Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a Timeless Love reading. This is a love messages reading for my Divine Masculine to my Divine Feminine, so my DM to my DF for all Aries. So take what is connecting to you, leave the rest for someone else. Check out your playlist for more specific readings, twin flames, or single readings. But welcome, everybody. We just want to get a sense of what your person is thinking and feeling, what their true feelings are, anything that maybe they can share through the cards or the love messages that they can't say to you in person, something along those lines. So let's see what Spirit has for us today. Spirit, please share with me for my Aries. What would you like us to know from my DM, my Divine Masculine to my Divine Feminine? I can't sleep, I don't eat, and I have no sense of inner peace. I feel anxious. Okay, maybe they're worried about something going on in this connection. Maybe they're worried about some things that have been said recently. I'm just busy working. This is coming into me, these kind of sparks as excuses, like kind of a little bit of a blowing off steam feeling, like I am, you don't get it. I'm busy working. I can't do it all. Like, I don't know, taking it out on you somehow. Let's see where we're going. I have wise. I found the wisdom needed to change my perspective. So they're becoming wiser. Maybe they're trying to change their perspective. Maybe they're trying to realize that they're taking out their aggravations, their frustrations, their stresses, their anxiety on you. And maybe they're taking a step back and hopefully they're trying to realize it. I can't accept it. I'm in denial. I don't know. There's more going on here, isn't there? There's kind of this unspoken emotion. I guess I want to say it that way. I have courage at the bottom of the deck. I think I can fix this. You can see he's even dressed up with like his briefcase. Like, I feel like this has been either an ongoing issue or we have gone kind of round and round in circles with this, but I do need to kind of open my eyes to how this is affecting this connection and how it's affecting you. It could be that it's taking its toll on you. So let's see what their feelings are. Let's just see if they're just frustrated with their work or life, and they have a tendency to take it out on people around them. So let's just see where we're headed. I see so many signs and synchronicities since I've met you. So that tells me that I feel like this connection is important. Okay. That's maybe Spirit saying, hey, wise up. Like, you're going to lose your Aries and you better kind of show up. You are just perfect. I'm sorry I keep messing up. So there is this sense of I'm going in circles a little bit with you. You are lovely from head to toe. That came into me like my anger issues, my frustrations, I'm just upset about stuff, or I always have this underlying, like, I'm pissed off at the world feeling, isn't you. It's like, I just feel like there's something coming at them that is very difficult for them to handle. And I just feel like you, unfortunately, are being caught in the crossfire right now. I want to tear off your clothes and have my way with you, leaving my sun imprints all over you, all over what belongs to me. A little bit of possessiveness there with what belongs to me. You don't belong to anybody, but a little bit of a sense of possessiveness, a little bit of I don't want anybody to take you away from me. I have enough on my plate. I don't want to be worrying about my connection with you. I don't want to be fearful that I'm going to lose you on top of all this other stress that's going on in my life. So maybe that's stressing them out right there. Like, I'm just afraid I'm going to lose you, something like that. I'm addicted to you, your body, your mind, and your soul. A little bit of possessiveness, a little bit of an addiction here. I'm afraid of this love and I'm afraid of the pain too. Like, I'm afraid of this all going away. Thank you for loving me more than anyone ever has. I never knew anyone could love me like you. So somehow you kind of tolerate them. Like somehow, God gives, what's that saying? There's a lid for every pot, like there's always there's somebody for everybody, right? So somehow you have been put together with this person. This person has some stresses, some anxiety going on in their life. And through it all, you continue to love them. And their biggest fear is that, like, what if on top of everything else, I didn't have you to love me? They might not be coming out and saying that, but it is a sense of, I would be devastated, right? Love scares the blank out of me, but I want it. Okay. I want this love. I do want this love. And I do want to be with you. Okay. Here, one more, please, Spirit. I have deep wounds from childhood to heal. I know you can help me, but I'm too proud. There's a good word. I'm proud to admit it. I want and I need to be nurtured. So, underneath this kind of a grown adult, let's just say it that way, who's trying to just get through life with life's challenges, there's this child in them that says, I need you to keep helping me. I need you to be there for me. I need you to, I guess, I need you to help me, but I'm not going to ask for your help. Okay, I'm too proud to ask. I love the word proud in this relationship because maybe your person's ego is very proud, or maybe your person's ego is like, I'm not going to ever tell you I need help. Okay, but how they're telling you they need help is that they're filled with stress and they're filled with anxiety. So their body language, their energy is telling you they need help. And maybe you're a calming force for them. Maybe that's how you help them, that you're the one that says, tell me what's going on. And then they talk and they get it out of their system and they blow off steam. And then you say, everything's going to be okay. All right. You're going to be fine. You're going to get through this. Tomorrow's a new day. Maybe you're very motivating to them. Maybe you're you cheer them up, so their sense of pride, they don't want to they don't want to look like a victim, right? They don't want to appear to be a victim. They want to be strong. They want to take care of themselves. They want to be independent. And they just don't want to go into that victim mentality or woe is me mentality. So I give them kind of kudos for wanting to be a grown up and an adult or a grown up man, but it is this feeling of, even grown-ups need somebody to lean on, and you're it. That's nice. My entire being and body is attracted to you. That's beautiful. You are my rose. That came into me as like, I want to treat you special. I want to, when somebody gives you a dozen roses or, a single rose, it's like, I just want to treat you special. And I want you to know that you're special to me. That's how it came in. You are my star who outshines all the others. Like, there's nobody that compares to you. Okay. Nobody could ever love you the way nobody could ever love me the way you do. And and I know it. It's like, maybe no one else will tolerate them. Again, maybe you're laughing because you're like, you're right. I put up with a lot, but you know what? I love my person and I know they love me. I want to dance across eternity with you. Okay. So there's a sense of eternity. There's a sense of foreverness. I can't bring myself to open up and let you in. So these feelings that they struggle with, like, I don't need your help, or I'm good, I'll figure it out, they'll just kind of back off, brush it off, push it away. But then they cocoon, they'll go into their man cave or the garage or the basement or out with the friends, and they kind of cocoon into that energy instead of expressing it and letting it out and sharing it. So maybe you can draw it out of them. Maybe you can ask them more specific questions. Maybe you can be more engaged with what exactly is going on. And maybe they will slowly over time start to share it with you. It's not your job to figure it out for them, but it is your role as a partner to listen and to be supportive. I wasn't looking for this. I don't know how to deal with this. So a little bit of overwhelmed, right? I'm overwhelmed emotionally. Maybe you've come into their life when they've got a lot going on, and now they've got to kind of, figure out what we are and where we're headed and what this is all going on. So maybe that's causing them some kind of stress. Your name is following me everywhere. So the signs are out there saying, you know what, this is in alignment. You're supposed to be in my life. So they're not doubting that. I just asked Spirit, are they doubting this connection? They said, no, they're not doubting this connection. They are just trying to get their arms around it all. Love isn't always on time. Please be patient with me. So this sense of patience, like I wasn't expecting this. I don't know how to deal with all of this. Let me figure things out. Something like that is going on. You are my favorite work of art. Again, the sense of I want to treat you special. Okay. I do want to treat you special. I want to make you know that I appreciate you like a work of art. I appreciate, every fine detail, Spirit just said, every little detail. Like when you admire a work of art, you go to the museum and you stand there and you kind of look at these, masterpieces, right? If you have ever traveled to any of the formal, national museums or international museums, they're masterpieces. And maybe this person is looking at you as a masterpiece, just I look at every little detail. That's really nice. Let's see what else Spirit has. Hot sex. I'll take it. All about attraction. All right. I am definitely attracted to you. No doubt in my mind. You take my mind off of things. I want to be with you physically, so that I know. Love is up in the air. I have uncertain feelings, some fleeting feelings. There's probably times that you do feel disconnected. Like if I were to take that hot air balloon and just let go of that string, that this could all go away. And maybe that's what they're really feeling. Like this could just like poof, be gone. I guess they want to feel more secure, and that's something that you can both work on. Security comes with time. It really does. You feel more secure in a relationship, that somebody isn't just going to up and ghost you or up and walk away after you have time into them over a longer period of time. So you've got to invest the time to create that sense of security. But one of you may be struggling, or he may be struggling with a sense of, I don't want this to go all away. I don't want you to see like the true side of me or the real side of me, or the bad side of me. And then you just kind of say, I'm not doing this, So that is a fear of theirs. I have a healing energy. You're healing them. You're releasing emotional baggage. Okay. Maybe you're helping them to calm down. Like I said, maybe you are the person that they actually will listen to, like they get in kind of a, I don't know, mindset of a frenzy of some kind. And then they hear your voice and they start to listen and they start to calm down, and you can start to see them breathing, like at a normal pace again. And I don't know, and just like life comes back to normal. So maybe you have an incredible sense of just calming them. And I like to think that in relationship, there's that balancing force. Okay. That one of you is the calmer, one of you is the calming energy, so maybe you're it, tag you're it. I have chemistry. Beautiful. So we've got hot sex and chemistry. So let's talk about the good stuff, right? So this person's really into you. There's some great chemistry here. There's some great physical connection. They are learning to open up. They're struggling with some insecurities. But you know what? I think that the spirit keeps giving me this impression that like you, Aries, are the powerful force in this connection. Maybe you're the wiser one. Maybe you're the more emotionally mature one. Maybe you are the one that just sees the big picture and constantly brings you back, keeps bringing you both back to let's just stay focused on the big picture here of what we both want, you know. So maybe you're the force there. I don't know why they're using force for me. I mean, energy force. Um, you maybe speak your mind easier than they do. You're more forceful, you know. So, but for some reason they're using that kind of term. But you are a healing energy to them, and you know, it's helping all the way around. Thank you for still loving me. You know, like this sense of, I know that we struggle, right? I know that I'm not easy. Is kind of how I feel. Like, I think that this person knows that they're not easy to live with, they're not easy to get along with. A lot of people probably would have walked away from them a long time ago, you know. But at the end of the day, you keep loving them and you see the good in them. You see the real, you know, the real inside person. And maybe you did right from the beginning. Maybe that's why you fell in love with them. But thank you for still loving me. That has a lot of value, doesn't it? You know, just sometimes saying thank you know, thank you for being in my life. Thank you for being my spouse. Thank you for being my partner. Thank you for just being there, you know. That has a lot. That has a lot. I hope you feel the same. I hope I heal you when you need me, right? You still give me butterflies. There's a sense of chemistry. I still am very attracted to you. And you complete me, right? You complete me. We're good together. You know, this is the kind of connection that our energy truly does balance each other. Our energy truly does work well together. Yeah, maybe I've got somebody that has an ego or pride or has a tendency to get hot headed, but I know that about them. And I just try to calm them when I can, try to understand when I can. So, Aries, you've got somebody that loves you very, very much, and they're very thankful that you love them. I think I like that the most. So let's thank Spirit together. I want you to enjoy your person. I want you to keep doing what you're doing. So whatever you're doing, you're a powerful force, Spirit said. I love that. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel and you appreciated these messages, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for my returning Aries always. And if anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.